Hello and welcome to Potg the Geek. She's joining us for another unboxing video, another Dungeon Saga video as well. Today we're going to be unboxing the Adventurer's Companion, which turns the basically Dungeon Saga from Hero Quest into Advanced Hero Quest, or even maybe a little bit like Warhammer Quest.
Yay!
So there's advancement and character creation, there's loads of stuff in this. So this is basically a box of cards and stuff. So here it is. So this is the first expansion we've got for Dungeon Saga. So let us open this up, kind of, he says. Finish with sharp. There we go.
So the last one was like a book, wasn't it? I wonder if this one's going to do the same.
It feels like this is a piece of cardboard, like the other one. So it feels like it's going to come out. It'd be good if they were almost.
Yeah, it'd be good to line them up along the cabinet.
Yes. It turns like a study then.
Yeah.
A wizard study. Let's see if we can. Looking good.
Oh.
So there we go. Then we got the card insert. We've got this, which is a darker colour, so it even looks cool. It's like a black, almost obsidian type one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Magnetic as well. And we'll open it up.
Oh.
And here we have a bunch of cards. So when we did the first unboxing, you might have seen the fact that we were missing parts. So the first thing we'll do is check all the parts though. So we have some item cards, we have some location cards, we have some Uncharted Dungeon cards, we have some more Uncharted Dungeon cards, we have some spell cards, we have a pad for recording warrior stats on, and we have our book, if we can get them out, book within the book, like Inception,
and
book within the book within the book. So this is actually a thicker book than the other one. It's actually got a proper spine on it, it's not just a pamphlet. So let's move the very cool box out of the way a second. And we also have some more cards, which is very similar to the ones in the first one. I think there's more spell effects and stuff like that going on. So I shall let Claire, I think there's 2 panels in there,
So
open that.
Okay.
Okay, so we've taken everything out of the packet, so you can see there's a lot of cards, a lot of decks. We've got the Invisible Overlord cards, which are the important ones for me because it turns it into a cooperative experience. So you no longer need the Overlord because this tells you what goes on with the Overlord instead. We've got the song cards, item cards, trap cards, location cards, spell cards, Overlord cards there if you want to play with an Overlord. Uncharted Dungeon cards for generating random dungeons, and event cards there. Plus we've got these little things here, which are, that's a blank, but this one for instance is a trap. There we go. So these will go into dungeons, and then some will be blanks, some of them will be different kinds of traps. That's what they are. We've also got different spell effects over there, some additional tokens to go with the existing tokens, and that is mainly the contents. As I said, the only thing in there is the pad. There seems to be quite a few pads for creating characters in there. So that is the main part of the contents. It all adds onto the main game. So all the decks get shuffled in with each other and everything. It all gets put into one big set. And then we will move on to the book. So I've had a quick look in the book. There is no content, so I assume this is all correct. I'm trusting Mantic that they've not missed anything out of this one. So let's have a look at the book. Okay, so let's have a look inside the book. So we have the front page, with the dwarf holding a tavern, obviously. And with the contents. A bit of artwork there, with the 4 heroes on. An introduction. So this seems to replace the rules for the rules and rulebook in the main section as well, so you don't have to carry both sets of rules around, you just need this one.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah. We've got a little bit of a story going on, I'll not spoil that by reading it out. And then we have what you need to play. So we've got the new decks, which just went through there, and the old decks. Got the tiles, and we've got the dungeon furniture and everything, chests. And We have the Overlord command cards, hero sheets, counters, one counters, spell effects, so Divinity, Hydromancy, Aeromancy, Pyromancy, Geomancy, Petty Magic, Sorcery, Druidism, Necromancy, and Song effects for the bards. Hero counters, tells you need the range rules and the dice, and then a picture of some painted models, which look pretty cool. So we've yet to paint ours. And then setting up a game. So it goes through the procedure of setting up a game out of the box and designing your own dungeon and how Uncharted Dungeons work with those cards that we showed you before. So playing the game, we have hero counters, overlord turns, overlord commands, dying for the cause, unruling the world. Movement. So all the rules for actually fighting that are in the main book. Shooting, damage, magic, dungeon furniture, so destructible furniture as well.
Oh.
And traps, so they're new. And then details about large creatures, which are on the original rules. And then we can be heroes, which is where you actually create your own hero. So rather than using one of the 4 heroes that you get with the main game, you actually create your own hero from scratch. Scratch. And the other thing is, you don't have to make them good guys either.
Oh.
They can be villains. So the birth of a hero goes through race, profession, bonus, and name. So the choices we get are, if we have a look at that, please. Thank you, camera. Human, dwarf, elf, halfling, delayed walker, naiad, salamander, and slith, whatever that is. So you choose a race first, so go on.
Salamander.
Okay, fair enough. Choose a profession. There are 9 professions for a hero to pick from, and some have a number of specialisations within them. Each specialisation reflects a slightly different path within that profession. Decide on your hero's profession and, if appropriate, one of the specialisations within it. This cannot be changed later, so choose wisely. So you've got Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Demon Hunter, Druid, Fighter, Paladin, Thief, and Wizard. Thief. Salamander Thief. Choose a bonus. To add a little more variety to your starting heroes, you can take one of the following extras, regardless of your race and profession. +1 move, +3 gold, 1 magic item at random from the deck. If you draw a magic item that your hero cannot use, then you still keep it. Magic items can be sold or traded with other heroes. This is at the top there. 1 additional spell at random, drawn from the deck of cards that includes all of the spells you don't know from the schools of magic that you do. And 1 additional song random chosen from that you don't yet know.
Ooh.
So you could choose, if you were a thief, you might want net gold, or you might want to move quicker, or you might want...
You can have a song called Let It Go.
Let It Go. You want to be a salamander thief
that sings
called
Let
Elsa.
It Go.
Okay. See, this is why I shouldn't leave Claire in charge of creating characters. Names are very important, so what are you going to call them?
Well, you just called him, haven't you, for me?
Elsa the Lizard. Okay. Elsa the Lizard Thief. And then what next? So, we have a look through here at the races. So it gives you the base stats there for the race. So these are dwarves. And then what you get when you level up. I think these are optional. And so I think what happens is that when you level up, you get a choice of taking one of these or one of the profession abilities. So we have Human. That's how the friendly say it, isn't it? Elf. Which is that. Halfling, so you can be a halfling. There you go. Making it look easier to racial trace now. A glade walker. I wondered what that was. I thought it was like some sort of elf.
Kind of thing. I was thinking that.
It's a treeman. That's cool. I like that idea. I'm calling Groot. I am Groot. And we have Naiad. So what are these things? There we go.
Earthkin. No.
So there we go, Naiads.
Oh, something to do with water, aren't they?
Yeah, like water nymphs, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then we have salamanders, who are not lizard men, obviously.
In any way, shape or form.
Well, these guys are hot-blooded. Hot-blooded creatures with toughened scales. Tough and naturally aggressive. Few are indeed those who are willing to cross one of them. The hot blood is literal as well as metaphorical. Steam rising from their pores and breath carrying a distinct odour of sulphur. Because of this and their bestial appearance, they are often mistaken for creatures of the abyss. Nothing can be further from the truth. When they accompany a party of adventurers, it's usually for personal reasons. Salamanders have little in truth have little interest in riches and trinkets, but they bear grudges better than most. So there we go. Racial feat. I can't talk now. It's gone. Firestorm. The hero bursts into flame. Excellent. Good choice. That's very stealthy. As a thief called Elsa, who's the exact opposite, isn't nothing to do with Frozen whatsoever. Brilliant.
Well, it had to be different. I wanted to be different.
So we have a Sylph. Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Spirits of the Air.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting. Hope you can read that, guys. But that's Spirits of the Air. And then we have the professions. So we've got Barbarian. And those are the stat modifications that take place from that profession. And those are the options for levelling up. And we have Bard. And there we go. We have Cleric. With those levelling options. The Demon Hunter, which I think a lot of people will be interested in. Sounds pretty cool to me. +2 combat, +1 armour, +2 health by the looks of it. Nothing else. And then these options for advancement. We have Druid. So there's no stat increase there at all, but we get spellcaster, druidism, 3 spells, and 2 power, 1 energy crystals. And those are the options. Then we have a fighter. So we got a warrior stat, and a ranger stat, or a dervish stat. So you get to choose which one you want to be from those. When you're choosing your fighter.
I was going to say you've got a dwarf with a bowcaster as well.
The bowcaster, excellent. That would be cool. Paladin. Those options. And here's your thief. +1 combat, +2 to shoot, short ranged, +1 armour, +1 health. Dubious character.
That's me down.
It's definitely
yeah.
Doesn't really like a lizardman though.
Aww, that's because there's no imagination.
And a wizard. There's the wizard. No stat changes. Much like the druid. So building a hero. Go through it again here. Gives you an example. And then Heroes of Mantica. So this is the original 4 heroes, I believe. And then we have some more. So we have, is that Ariania? Ariania. The Naiad Demon Hunter.
Valentia.
So I think these might be the 2 you get in the Abyss expansion. The name's not coming to me.
Alright.
But the one with the Abyssals in. Maybe. And then we have some more. We have Potg, the Glade Walker Druid.
Wrath Flame Spitter.
Yep.
Ibrahim.
As a human paladin. Ali McSween, Halfling Thief. And then abilities. So different abilities, ranked abilities, and all the other abilities we're going to need. General abilities, walking through walls, and spells, magical schools. So again, the schools that were there before, and little icons for them, and songs for bards.
Yeah.
Campaigns, so where to begin, downtime between campaigns. So between campaigns you can actually go to taverns and stuff like that, and stuff can happen outside, a bit like in Warhammer Quest. And the Overlord's campaign and the campaign and the Overlord's downtime. And advancement of bosses working exactly the same way as the heroes. So quite cool. So hopefully we might play a campaign at some point with some new heroes.
Definitely.
Some newly created heroes. Bosses and locations, experience, this tells you the ultimate experience, boss experience, glory, and levelling up. How to do all that. Let's see what else we've got. So Uncharted Dungeons, this shows you that on the cards you have these different dungeons, and then you build the dungeon like that, roll a dice, and whichever you roll tells you where the door's going to go and where the dungeon goes off to. So when you pull another card, that's where it goes off to. And then you sort of create random dungeons.
That's quite cool. So
yeah.
It's never going to be the same, is it?
No, it's cool.
That's really good.
I mean, that's something I missed from like Warhammer Quest, where you could do that.
Yeah.
You'd turn over a new dungeon and it would be different each time. So that's going to be pretty similar to that, which I'm looking forward to. So we've got locks here, treasure, there's loads of stuff in here. A dungeon to call your own, narrative idea. So these are ideas on how to build your own dungeons. And solo play, so there are rules to play on your own, controlling all 4 heroes, and just flipping the cards to see what comes at you.
Cool. That's quite good.
Which models to act, who's to target, so on and so forth. Then we have the Bestiary. So the Bestiary contains the stuff to make bad guys. So the boss, a Lord of the Abyss. There we go. So all the rules for bad guys in the Abyss. We have Abyssal Dwarves.
Basilians.
You like them, don't you?
Yeah.
You're considering getting an army, aren't you?
I am considering it, actually.
Dwarves. Elves. Ogres. You're basically like orcs from World of Warcraft to me, just a bit bigger. And goblins. And orcs. Orcsies. Oh. And undead. There we go. And that's from Dungeon Dwellers. We've got giant rats, giant spiders and bat swarms. So I can see my Warhammer Quest models I'm putting together, which are basically critters and stuff.
Yeah.
Will come in handy.
Definitely. Cool. Awesome.
And there we go. So that's the contents of the book. We'll go into more depth in a future episode when we actually play a campaign.
Yeah.
But for now, hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Please like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you want to see more Dungeon Saga stuff. And that's it, really.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and bye for now.
See you soon.